This is the chapter when I finally got to meet you. Do you remember that night? Let me tell you why I remember it so vividly. See, I saw you again two more times within a year after seeing you on my date with Day Day before we met at the Pony. Around the holidays, you came in with an entourage, if my journal is correct. It was after Visions let out. It was a busy night, and I was occupied for the remainder of the night. I didn't have the pleasure of meeting you that time. So now here's an insert from my journal. The next time I saw you, I looked like a mess. I had my normal kicking it clothes with my hair pulled up. Marlene, my younger sister, and Justin were hanging out with me in Alpharetta. We decided to go to the Z Gallery to look at the painting I wanted. Isaiah walked past us in the art section. I remember thinking he looked familiar, and then it made sense when I rounded the corner to find you standing at the counter. Justin kept looking, but I paid you no mind. I told them in the parking lot that the next time I saw you that I was going to introduce myself since we seemed to be showing up at the same places. Now, I don't expect you to remember these encounters because, well, why would you? For me, I thought it was weird that I saw you so many times in the same year, like it was meant for us to meet for some reason. From this point on, I will be referring to journals that I have kept over the years and going off my memory of how I interpreted each moment we spent together. Inserts from my journal will be in bold, like the paragraph above. Here's where I'm going to be vulnerable by sharing my journal entries, and these journal entries are from 2006 to present. A lot has happened along the way. I didn't say this was going to be a quick read, did I? Everything from my journal will be bold, but back to the night we met. So, this is how I have it in the book. You can see my journal entries are bold. So, here's a journal entry. Now, the last time I saw Mr. is the most exciting. On Saturday, March the 25th, 2006, Mr. came into my job, the Pink Pony. I was at the other side of the room when he was rushed into VIP. Sabrina and I were the only two booty shakers in the club, and I figured he would get us to dance. I went to Sabrina and told her he was here, and it turns out she knows him because she fucked him back in the day. Not sure about how many times, but it sounded like maybe just once. We walked towards the VIP. Mister's bodyguard, Isaiah, asked her to come back. I was left out on the floor. I recall her saying, this is from my memory. I recall her saying, "Oh, I wonder if he remembers me." And I asked why, and she said, "Because I dealt with him before." I thought that was kind of odd that you wouldn't remember her if you fucked her, but now that I've slept with a ton of people, I don't remember half of them either. Journal entry. I went about my business, shaking my ass the best I could to get Mister's attention. I had no idea he was watching me through the window. Sabrina came out and brought me to the back. My time had finally come to meet Mister.